Hi, I'm Miss McGraw, and I'm one of the Keystone High math teachers, and I'm going to go through with you today one of the ways that we use math in baking. Here's the scenario. It's late on a Sunday night. You have to stay up a little later to study for your Keystone math test that you have tomorrow. And you know that if you had some homemade peanut butter cookies to munch on while you study, that it would go much better. But when you go to the kitchen, you only have enough flour for around a half a recipe of cookies, not a whole. So that means that we have to take all of the other ingredients and split them in half so that we can make a half a recipe to munch while we study. So here is the ingredients listed for a whole recipe. 1 cup of creamy peanut butter, 16 tablespoons unsalted butter, 1 1/3 cup dark brown sugar, half cup granulated sugar, 2 large eggs, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of both baking soda and baking powder, and 2 1/4 cups of flour. We know that we only have a little over a cup of flour. So let's divide these all by 2 or take half. So we know that 1 cup is 1 divided by 2 or half a cup of creamy peanut butter. Our 16 tablespoons of butter divided by 2 means we now need 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter. We have 1 1/3 cup of dark brown sugar in the whole recipe. We need to convert that to an improper fraction. We take denominator times whole number. 3 times 1 is 3, plus the numerator is 4/3 divided by 2 over 1, which we know when we're dividing fractions, we multiply. So 4/3 times 1/2. We flip the second fraction and we multiply. That gives us 4 times 1, 4, 3 times 2, 6, 4, 6, which reduces to 2/3 cup of dark brown sugar for a half a recipe of cookies. Our half a cup of granulated sugar is 1/2 divided by 2 over 1. And don't get confused here, because if I would cancel here and get just a 1, that would be the opposite. So we want to take 1/2 times 1/2 because we flip this fraction and multiply. That gives me 1 times 1, 1 over 2 times 2, 4, or 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. That is 1/2 of 1/2 cup. 2 large eggs. Of course, we all know 2 divided by 2 is 1 large egg. 1 divided by 2 again, like the peanut butter, gives us 1/2. So that means 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon of both baking powder and baking soda. Now our 2 1/4 cups of flour convert to an improper fraction. That gives me 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9/4 divided by 2, or 2 over 1. 9/4 times, and we flip the second fraction, 1/2. 9 times 1 is 9. 4 times 2 is 8. 9/8, which 8/8 makes 1 whole cup, and we have 1/8 left over. So we need 1 1/8 cup of flour for a half a recipe, and we're positive that we have that much. Now we have our list of ingredients here on the ends to make a half a recipe of ooey gooey peanut butter cookies to munch on while we study. And with a little work and after a little time, we have our great ooey gooey peanut butter cookies, and we can start studying for our Keystone math test.